What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, light cook, cracking this thing. 7:30 in the morning in Atlanta. It's 4:30 in the morning in LA, and I'm up getting to it, man. Clearly, I've been up for a little bit, man. I had to take care of a few things. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Just know that you need to be doing what you're doing. And I say this. If you ain't brushed your teeth this morning before you watch this video, you ain't washed your face, you ain't had a glass of water, you probably need to prioritize your life, big dog. You all on the internet being messy, looking for gossip. You ain't even brush your teeth. You got that stale blackened mouth from last night sitting on the dresser. That's disgusting. That shot of Hennessy you ain't finished last night. That little cheap vodka. Gross. Pour it out. Go get you some water, big dog. Brush your teeth, wash your face. Get your SHIT together. It's early in the morning and you are being messy. Come on, bro. At least say a prayer and thank God for the day before you out here getting into this news you can use. This knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. We got a lot going on in our universe, man. We got a lot going on in our universe. And I want to talk about the overall opinions of this situation with Brick Baby, Big U, and Loose Cannon. Number one, free those guys, man. Turtle's an idiot, but we don't want to see it. Nobody wants to see a turtle stuck in a shell. So, you know what I'm saying? See what I did there? Don't worry about it. Turtle jokes are hard. Nobody wants to see a turtle stuck in a shell. That's what we don't want to see. So yeah, Loose Cannon's an idiot. Yeah, he's a goofball. Yeah, he's a dummy. But we don't want to see nothing happen to that dummy goofball idiot. So, you know, free all them dudes, free all them dudes. I'm wondering about Loose Cannon's safety while in incarceration. You know, if you know like I know, you don't want to step to this. It's a G-Funk era, funked out with a gangster twist. Loose Cannon might really have some problems. And you've said some things and you've done some things that are not becoming of Big U. You know, the whole big useless, big uterus thing, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you might have to answer for that when you went to jail with that man. Better find a mop. It's getting sticky in this And I don't think anybody's really taking the time to think about that part of the story. The name Big U may or may not matter within your social circle, you know, as far as political ties when you're out here in the free world. But while within incarceration, I would imagine that name to hold a little bit more validity, for better or for worse. With that all being said, Loose Cannon has also been very disrespectful of the Rolling 60s, allowing Wack 100 and 600 to disrespect the Rolling 60s at the highest level. So I would imagine that somebody's gonna be like, hey, you let Wooty Bam with the whatchamacallit with the Wooty Bam. What's up with that? And I would imagine that that would not be, you know, too high on the priority list of friendship when it comes to dealing with Loose Cannon. And I would imagine that, you know, you probably got some fades for show, because if nothing else, you allow somebody to disrespect your neighborhood and your dead homies and all that kind of stuff. And even deeper than that, you know, who knows where this issue between him and Big U is really going to go once, you know, everything is said and done and they're now waiting on Wooty Bam, Wooty Bam, Wooty Bam, you feel me? So, you know, I just think that there might be an issue of safety involving Loose Cannon. You know, I thought about that. I'm like, he might have dug himself into a hole a turtle can't crawl his way out of, but that's neither here nor there. Keeping it on Loose Cannon, I see that he called into No Jumper. He called into Community last night, and, you know, I sent a text, you know what I'm saying, to AD, I ain't gonna lie. I said, calling into a podcast to talk about the indictment you got for calling into podcasts is crazy. That is insane. No DW Flame. That is absolutely insane. No DW Flame. Calling into a podcast to discuss the indictment you got for talking too much on podcasts, barnacles. That right there is absolutely barnacles. Barnacles. That is, shut up. Little 3 Series Benz, stop playing. Or 3 Series Beamer, stop playing. Get that little Matchbox car out here, man. In his Hot Wheel, move. Anyway, yeah, that's barnacles. And it just goes to show that maybe you're not taking this serious. Maybe you're not really respecting the situation. Like, Brick did a quick little 60-second tap in, but you could tell that it was towards the end of this phone call. He was talking to who he was talking to, and it said, you got 60 seconds left. And Brick was like, oh, man, you know, I'm all right. I'm going to do cool, man. Y'all be safe. And that was kind of the end of it. And I think that's where it should start and stop right there. I think that's where it should start and stop right there. Like, bro, you are fighting a federal indictment. A federal indictment. And you still calling it a podcast screaming out sweetie. Like, bro, let the character go. Let the character go. We need more Tremaine and less Loose Cannon. Because this just don't make no sense. But with that all being said, you know, these dudes are... It's a lot of playing going on, man. It's a lot of playing going on. Speaking of playing, man, you got Snitch Honey and Rap. Now, this is what I don't get. I put 2 videos up yesterday. One video of Officer Rat saying that he gave pow pows to Big U in the rolling 60s. How is he not in jail? Another video of him, you know, admitting to putting hands on 40 Glock. How is he not in jail? I got another video I'm gonna put up today, you know what I'm saying, where he's admitting to putting a hit on somebody. How is he not in jail? How? How? They got Loose Cannon screaming sweetie, but this nigga's not in jail. That's amazing to me. And he knows so much about everybody and everything in everybody's situation. Wack's so informed of all the goings on within our universe, all the goings on within our, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. How he not in jail? I don't understand that. How are you online saying that, yeah, you gave guns to the Rolling 60s and Big U? Big U and, you know, particular members of the Rolling 60s are now facing an indictment. You on, you know, whoopty bam, admitting to give out the pow pow. How are you not in jail? It's a lot of things in life I don't understand. Quantum physics, rocket science, you feel me? How a cell phone works, how a light bulb works. I mean, I understand the little coil and the concept of like that, but how does this all really work? Put it together, for real? Can you create a light bulb right now? Cause shit, I can't. You know, so I don't understand how a lot of different things work. I don't understand how a lot of different things work. But you know what I really don't get? How the hell is Officer Rat Run Hunter on the streets? That I'll probably figure out how to make a light bulb before I figure out that one. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then meanwhile, you got Snitch Hunter just all over the internet. He happy. He happier than... Never mind. I can't say that. He happy. You feel me? He happy. But, you know, like, do you feel safe? You good to come outside? You still not gonna go outside. You still not turfing. You still not around. What's up, bro? Like, and it's like 600's whole point, and his whole goal is like to make a mockery of like just gang banging and blah blah blah, and show you that kids, you know, I took down the biggest gang member. Don't be like that and blah blah blah. But it's not really a lesson for kids because, nigga, they don't want to grow up to be like you either. They're not gonna put you on a box of no Wheaties for this. Nigga, you are not finna get a Wheaties box. Don't nobody want to grow up to be like you. The busters, Big U, and Loose Cannon and Brick Baby, the busters. Like, don't nobody want to grow up to be like you, bro. You're actually a loser. You feel me? And maneuvering how you maneuvering just explains to everybody why. This is what you should learn from this. If you outside and you doing wooty bam, stop letting strangers around you, because Christopher Loveboys has no history around anybody within the Los Angeles streets prior to 2012. Because before that, he was a cop. Still a cop. But prior to 2012, we know niggas from your hood. You have no history. Never poked nothing, never popped nothing. Stop fronting. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're like... Who has any childhood pictures with Chris? This is my dummy cousin. I don't even got no childhood pictures with this idiot. Who got real childhood pictures with Christopher Loveboys right now? Show me a picture of Christopher Loveboys on any type of activity in high school. I'll give you $1,000 right now. Any type of activity. One. Just one. I'll take him just in the background of a bunch of real ninjas, and he just there, and he just happened to be throwing up the hood. I'll take one. It's not gonna happen. I get $1,000 right now. Boosie voice. $1,000 right now. Boosie voice. Spoke on Wack being a rat, telling on everybody. If y'all can't see that Wack is snitching on everybody right now, you just don't want to see it. If you can't see that Rat Run Hunter is telling on everybody right now, you just don't want to see it. 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 You feel me? Oh, I do want to get into this. They're like, oh, Adam and Vlad, they be getting people locked up. You niggas be getting yourselves locked up. I was watching this X4 interview the other day, and I can't remember exactly what Adam asked him. X4 sat there in silence and looked at him. No expression on his face, no nothing. He just sat there and just looked at him. Like, nigga, what's up with you, bro? You good? You straight? You all right? X4 just looked at him and just complete, like, nothing. You have an option of answering the question that way. You don't actually have to get on, whether you know it, guys, you don't actually have to get on camera and try to out gangbanger the next gangbanger. You don't have to do that. You don't have to get on camera and start talking about how you got more skulls and swabbles. You don't have to get on camera and talk about how you ran into this person's dispensary and did that, this, and another. You don't have to get on camera and talk about how you are selling or giving ammunition and firearms to what is actually your opposing side. And I think that that's so crazy that a blood would give pow-pows to Crips. What kind of blood gives pow-pows to Crips? Barnacles. Barnacles, barnacles, barnacles. Barnacles. So, you know, that's that. But you can't continue to blame these podcasts for what these dudes decide to go on camera and say. Accountability is a mother chucker, bro. Accountability is a mother chucker. You have to be accountable for what comes out of your mouth. And you have to think before you speak. It's like these dudes, I said this once and I said this twice and I'm gonna say it 3 times. Gangbanging is all for clout. Trigger warning, gang members, don't get mad at me. But gangbanging is all for clout. You do everything for a name. Oh, I'm this person. Oh, I'm that person. Oh, they don't know me. I'm really like this. Oh, they don't know me. I'm really like that. I'm infant, tiny, newborn, blah, 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 blah. I'm big, super duper, extra out, blah, 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 blah. You feel me? Call me Wookie Bam. Niggas know about me. Niggas know my skits. Niggas know my programs. Niggas know I'm getting money. Niggas know I'm flocking. Niggas know I got the good tree. Niggas know I got the good dope. Niggas know I got the pow-pows. Niggas know I got, niggas know I got, niggas know I got, niggas know I got. All that's clout chasing. Because you're doing all that so niggas know you got. You want to be known. It's clout chasing. It's all it is clout chasing. So, gang members, and I ain't just talking about one, I'm talking about them all. Crip niggas, blood niggas, essays, Asians, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, white boys, Jamaicans, Latin kings, disciples, vice lord, Haitians, Paurus, Hoovers, Norteños, Serranos, vice lords, angels, whatever, blah, 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 Serranos, Norteños, Hells Angels, Mongols, Watching. Shout out to the SOSs and the TRGs and the ABCs in Stockton, California. I don't know if they get along, but they all mess with me, so shout out to you guys. Hope you guys are getting along great. If you're not, try to work on it. Words are hard, words are rupees. Anyway, I'm talking to everybody. You don't have to get onto these cameras and tell these stories about crime. And crimes that you've gotten away with that are now about to be prosecuted for because you got away with it and decided to tell about how you got away with it. You actually don't have to do that. I get the allure. I'm not going to pretend like I don't understand why, you know, people do it, because you're getting attention. And it's like you're getting feedback. You're getting what appears to be praise for it. But just because everybody watched a plane crash don't mean they cheer for it. That means they just watched the plane crash. Really think about what I said. Just because everybody sat back and watched the plane crash don't mean that they cheer for it. That means they just sat back and watched the plane crash. Think about that, man. I think that's a good place for me to end my 1-2 step like Sierra for this morning. Rich Trapper tapping in, man. TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge you can't get in college, man. I'm outside reporting from the field, somewhere that these ninjas can't go. Gonna give y'all some news y'all can use, man. Have a beautiful morning. It's Tuesday, 7:57 in the morning. It's 4:57 in LA. We up out of here, man. Free Avenue Angel till he's free. We gone.